Today, we take a look into one of our teachers' big wins, check out what cologne you stallions are wearing, and give you insight on the Every 15 Minutes Drunk Driving Prevention Program. And of course, end with everyone's favorite, The Shane Show. Good morning, stallions. I'm Gerardo Zavala Garcia.
And I'm Jet Rivera, and this is the main event. Drinking and driving is very serious and very dangerous. Every 15 minutes, someone dies from an alcohol-related car accident. This sobering statistic inspired the Every 15 Minutes program to help raise awareness.
This past Tuesday and Wednesday, the organization came to San Juan to show students the violent and deadly consequences of drunk driving. Let's take a look.
Emergency. Hi, almost there was really bad traffic. The one on your Sally Bridge. Okay, are you near San Juan Hills High School? Yeah. Okay, how many people are injured and how many of them are trapped in the cars? I don't really know.
What you saw today was a reenactment of an actual accident that happened here a number of years ago where 3 people actually died and a number of people were injured because the drunk driver, the student who was 17, basically had a couple of drinks. He thought he was fine, he wasn't going far, but in this accident, 3 people were killed and a few other were seriously injured. It changed his life and it changed the lives of all these people forever. We live in a very social society where drinking's involved in almost everything we do. So we're asking everybody from the students to the faculty, to the firefighters and the police officers, to everybody that watch this, to basically plan ahead, think about, and if you are going to drive, not drink and drive.
The dangers of what entails with drinking and driving, especially when it comes to, that time of the year when we're doing dances with prom and, senior activities and stuff like that.
Every 15 minutes, someone is killed in the United States due to an alcohol-related accident. When he did say, imagine if your mom came over and, saw you like that, that hit, because I love my mom, and I would never do that to her.
I've had friends that have been in situations, they haven't died, but they've been in situations like this, and it's really scary, and it's just gnarly that it happens, and it's good that we're doing these to make awareness for this.
Our school band teacher, Mr. McElroy, was recently nominated for a very special award.
We are so proud to share that Mr. McElroy won the 2025 Orange County Youth Symphony and String Ensemble's Distinguished Educator Award. Let's find out a little bit more about Mr. Mack.
Yeah, my name is Dean McElroy. I'm the Director of Instrumental Music, meaning that I teach all the bands in the orchestras, the marching band, the musicals, our orchestras, our bands that we have on the concerts on stage. So I actually started as a pre-med major in college, and so I did all that, and I kind of missed playing my trombone, so I started playing in the band just for fun in college. And I started really liking it and getting into the music theory and history, and I decided that I really liked doing music, so I started to double major. And as I started going more through it, I could tell that I really liked teaching. I started teaching trombone lessons and running sectionals, and I was pretty good at it. And so I also really liked conducting. So conducting music was a lot of fun. And so I knew I wanted to be a conductor and play some really challenging music, and high school seemed to be a great level for me to teach and conduct. So I decided that this was a great place for me.
He's definitely one of a kind of a personality. It's fun working with him. Sometimes it's, depending on the season, more intense than others, depending on what we're working on. But overall, it's quite enjoyable to work with him.
I think Mac's a great person, and he's an even better conductor. He really inspires students a lot, and he's just a great person to be around.
The program that he's created is just top-notch. It creates student musicians that are above and beyond the average. Every single year we seem to produce something better and better, which seems impossible every single time, but we do it every year. So that's really incredible to be a part of.
Working with Mac is really a fun experience because there's a lot of serious work that gets done as well as a lot of fun. So he finds a really good balance between the two.
Well, the great thing about teaching band or orchestra is that everything's different every year. We have different challenges because we have different instrumentations and you know, the group's always at a different level. So it's always a new challenge. And we're playing different music every year. So for me, I get joy being an educator to be able to teach people. And I watch them grow over 4 years from a freshman who can barely play anything to doing some just amazing things as a senior. It's so much fun to watch that growth. So that's always a lot of fun. That's probably the most fun part about teaching. But then also me being able to be an artist and conduct and play some, a Tchaikovsky symphony. I mean, who gets to do that, conduct that? I do. And so, artistically, educationally, I get the best of both worlds.
He's not just inspiring here on campus, he's being recognized across the whole country for his impact on music and education.
Congratulations, Mr. McElroy. Now let's check in with the heartbeat of creativity at school, the VAPA check.
Hey Stallions, I'm Spencer Waldron, and this is your VAPA check. I'm excited to announce that Les Mis has been in full swing since Wednesday. There are 3 performances left. 1 today on April 25th at 7 p.m. and 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. There aren't many seats left and they may even be sold out. If you want to check for yourself, scan this QR code. Let's go take a look at some of what to expect. Finally, dance has their final performance, Choreographer's Ball, on May 23rd and 24th. Stay on the lookout for tickets. That's your VAPA check for this week. I'm Spencer Walden. Have a good weekend, Stallions.
I've always been a fan of sports, from playing them growing up to wrestling in high school, but it's been a busy week for our Stallion sports. Let's hit up the sports report to check it out. Hello, Stallions. My name is Polly the Puppet, and this is the sports report. Let's get right into it. On Tuesday, softball had a home run against Trabuco, winning 9-2. On Monday, they have a home game versus Segerstrom at 3:30. Come on out after school to show your support. Our superstars in boys volleyball made league champions on Monday with a 3-0 win over Dana Hills. Outstanding performance, Stallions. With CIF right around the corner, they keep training for round 1 on Wednesday. On Wednesday, beach volleyball had the round 1 for CIF. They won 3-2 at Huntington and will proceed to round 2 on Tuesday against J. Sarah. Keep serving, girls. That's all for now. If you have any highlights, clips, or information, please email us at sjhtvnews@gmail.com by Thursday to be featured. Ha!
All right, now for something unexpected. Our team hit the halls with one big question. What cologne do you Stallions wear?
We got everything from Dior Sauvage to Axe body spray and even one vote for your mom's essential oils.
Let's check out some of those favorites.
What's up, Stallions? I'm Milan Jovanovic, and today we're going to be asking you what type of fragrances you guys wear. Let's go. Do you wear any fragrances?
Yeah.
What type?
YSL, Prada.
I just buy stuff off the TikTok item shop, so it's like...
Do any of you guys wear fragrances?
Nah, I just put deodorant on.
What type of deodorant?
Like the Old Spice one.
Old Spice? Yeah.
It's called Warm and Cozy by Pink. Good Girl perfume and Glossier.
I like wearing the Louis Vuitton California Dream, and I think it's like $400.
How much do those cost?
Like $160 to $200.
How much does that cost around? I don't know. That's all right. That's all right. How many sprays do you do?
Just 2.
Just like 15. Normal amount.
15.
Like 3.
3? Okay.
I usually do like 3.
And do you think that people overdo it?
Definitely. No such thing.
No such thing? All right. You heard him.
There's like some guys are like overly sized and they put like too much fragrance on and they're already like chopped enough.
Yeah, I had someone who had 15. Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
Yep. All right, you heard
Now, for everyone's favorite, the one, the only,
Shane Show.
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane
Show. Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the Shane Show, where I, Shane Joseph Roberts, take 2 contestants and face them off in an academic duel of wits. We have 2 very special contestants for us today, 2 more of our senior executive newspaper editors of our Express program. We have for us today Sydney Hogenkamp and Sophia Bello. Welcome to the show. We're very excited to have you on. Before we begin, tell us a bit about what you do. Sophia, would you like to start us off?
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm the Arts and Entertainment Editor for the Express newspaper, and I participate in NHS CSF. I also take a really fun fashion class after school, and I'm kind of just like an academic girl, and I love our school and the programs they offer.
Nice, very academic, all the stuff you do. What about you, Sydney? Tell us about yourself.
Perfect. I'm Sydney Hogenkamp. I'm the sports editor for the Express. I'm on varsity flag football and started the team when I was a freshman. Now I'm a senior, so it's gone on for 4 years now. I also played on the varsity soccer team, and I'm a part of the dual immersion program at school.
So, seems like you kind of like sports a bit, right?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit. Anyways, now tell us a bit about where we can find the articles that you all do for the Express, in case some of our viewers didn't see from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so we have an online article called The Express, and if you just look up like The Express San Juan Hills, you'll be able to find it. And we cover stories in opinion, feature, news, arts, entertainment, sports, and a bunch of other genres. And yeah, we have a great staff.
You can also find it from Mr. Kaiser. Mr. Kaiser always sends out a mass email, so each student should be able to get our latest stories.
Right, or by going to your website, that is sjhexpress.com, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, without further ado, let's begin our show with our first question, which has to do with newspaper. All right, first question is, what newspaper article category spotlights special aspects of specific people and activities? Your options are opinion, feature, or politics.
Feature.
It is feature. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Sydney.
good job.
You have won our first point.
Sweet.
Our second question has to do with government. All right.
Sorry, Kaiser.
The Vice President of the United States also has the responsibility of being the president of the what? Your options are the House of Representatives, the Senate, or the Supreme Court.
The Senate?
It is the Senate. We are now tied. All right. Third question has to do with English. All right. What literary genre employs suspense, may incorporate criminal investigation elements, and includes works by Agatha Christie and the Sherlock Holmes books? Your options are science fiction, horror, or mystery.
Mystery.
It is a mystery. Congratulations, Sophia. You are taking a lead with a score of 2-1.
Thank you.
All right, we're down to the last question, which is, what statistical term, we're now in statistics, refers to the number that appears most frequently in a data set? Your options are mean, mode, or median.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
It's the term that appears the most.
In a data set?
Yeah, in a data set. Like if you have like 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, it would be 3 that would be the thing. What is
mode?
It is mode! Oh my goodness, we have a score of 3-1. Congratulations, Sophia.
Thank
you are our winner.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
Know what you win?
Yes.
Well, since you like fashion and style, I thought let's get you a very fashionable San Juan Hills hoodie.
Oh my gosh,
So
I
it's all
love
yours.
it.
Congratulations.
Thank
and that
you
was
so
provided to us by our sponsor and our supplier, the San Juan Hills Student Store, which is the #1 place to go for school merchandise. It's an EO1A, and it's also called the Trading Post. Anyways, that concludes our show. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Sydney. And thank you, my dear audience, for coming and watching our show. Make sure to tune in next week for our next episode of The Shane Show. Anyways, we'll see you then. And until then, good day!
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane Show.
Thank you, Shane.
Perfect.
Of course.
That was
Thank
fantastic.
And that's about all for our program for April 25th, 2025. Make sure to check back next week for our newest episode of The Main Event. And feel free to share our program with friends by scanning the QR code to watch all of our newscasts if you haven't already. You can also visit our official website at sjhtv.com.
Remember to always ride for the brand. Until next time, Stallions, I'm Gerardo Zavala Garcia.
And I'm Jet Rivera, signing off.